The Hierophant is the second polarity-swapped variant of another major arcana card, in this case, the High Priestess from a few episodes ago. In the Marseille deck we've been using, the pattern is obvious even if it's obscured in the Rider-Waite-Smith version. Popus, Pope, from a hidden symbolic figure to an institution that very much exists. The Hierophant is the card of rigid, clunky institutions. Flawed as they are, they still shape the world and they still demand to be examined. In Super National's Ultimate, there can only really be one Hierophant. It's Simon from Super Castlevania IV. A holy warrior with whips, sanctioned to hunt vampires and monsters, canonically acting under the authority of the Church. So begone, fiend! You don't belong in this world. Let's begin.
我は汝、汝は我。汝、ここに新たなるちぎりを得たり。ちぎりはすなわち、囚われを破らんとする反逆の翼なり。我、法王のペルソナの生誕に祝福の風を得たり。自由へと至るさらなる力とならん。
Super Castlevania IV is a remake of the original 1986 NES Castlevania. Well, sort of. There are several versions of the same story. The original NES game, versus Castlevania, the arcade port, Vampire Killer on the MSX, the game that gave us Vania in Metroidvania, Haunted Castle, the arcade parody, and Castlevania Chronicles, the later PC and PlayStation release. Different formats, different level designs, but all depicting the same canonical event. The SNES version is simply the most famous. In it, Simon Belmont is portrayed as a holy agent sent to defeat Dracula in his castle in Transylvania. Every 100 years, Dracula returns to inflict terror upon humanity, and every 100 years, the Belmont family is called upon to destroy him. The original novel Dracula by Bram Stoker is technically part of the lore, but that happens much later. During Simon's lifetime, Dracula never leaves Transylvania, which is also Simon's hometown, so Simon fights through monster-infested streets, storms the castle, and kills Dracula. That sentence is the entire plot, and the problem should already be obvious. Dracula keeps coming back, century after century. The Church, rigid, ancient, and unchanged, never addresses him to like cause. It responds, it reacts, it repeats the ritual. It even allows Dracula to return within Simon's own lifetime. The bizarre aftermath of it is Castlevania II: Simon's Quest. That's not a victory. That's institutional failure. Real-world institutions behave the same way. We're not fighting literal vampires, but churches have a long history of bearing blood instead of confronting it. The Crusades, the Inquisition, systemic abuse scandals, televangelism, megachurch nationalism, even outright fascism. Jesus would be horrified by what his fan club turned into. We all know this. You know what time it is. How does a rigid, institutional priest translate to a 7-minute stock battle? By making the fight play out one way, and only one way. Simon's kit is painfully predictable. He's zoned with heavy projectiles. He punished with whip attacks when opponents get close. Rinse, repeat. And if Simon's knocked off stage, he falls apart. His recovery is terrible. He can't adapt. He can't improvise, even to save his own stock. It works, right up until the moment it doesn't. Every tarot card has a reversal. Here is one character, it's two. Richter Belmont and Alucard. Alucard is Dracula's son, a Dompier, half human and half vampire. He refuses both paths laid out for him, the Church's dogma and his father's cruelty. Immortal, he drifts through history searching for something better to believe in. Richter Belmont, Simon's descendant, gives him that reason. Richter chooses to break the cycle. Beyond one nephew, Michael, he refuses to continue the Belmont lineage as it existed. He relinquishes the whip, rejects the ritual, and instructs Michael to pass the fight on to the Morris family instead. Not obedience, not tradition, choice. The Morrises fight differently. They adapt, they improvise, and because of that, humanity survives. This is how rigid religious institutions are actually challenged, not by bargaining, not by reform from within, but by refusing to play their games. Many of their rules are arbitrary, many of their traditions are harmful, and many of their structures disproportionately hurt women and minorities. There are better churches of many faiths for those who still want them, But the big ones, they aren't it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and next time we move on to Robin and the Lovers from Fire Emblem Awakening. John, eh?